Soar Tackle.
Feed the passion.
Hi, I'm Scott from Soar Tackle Kegworth. Some of you have probably seen me about on the bank over the years with my fishing. So just sort of give you a little bit of an introduction of who we are and what we're about. Obviously we're now coming into our 10th year of being in the shop here in Kegworth. I've now got my Angling Trust coach, so I'm a level 1 Angling Trust coach, which I've done a few years ago. Now I'm actually going to do my level 2 as well. About myself and my own fishing career, when did I start fishing? I think I've probably been fishing since I was about 10 or 11 years old. My first things around fishing I can remember is going into an old shop in Nottingham that people, if they live in Nottingham, of sort of my age, would remember as a shop called Redmayne and Todd's, which is just opposite Broadmarsh. Well, Broadmarsh is gone now, it's been flattened. But yeah, Redmayne and Todd. Didn't actually buy a fishing rod from there, but that was my first sort of thinking, looking at fishing equipment that was in there, wanting to go fishing. Because none of my family fish. There's no one at all other than Leon, my son. He does a bit of fishing, but that's only obviously come from myself. So it's all come from me really. But luckily in secondary school there was quite a group of us that used to go out fishing. So other memories from that are the people that are tied into that are sort of the Perkins brothers, Mark and Rob Perkins. And another name that we used to fish with as a junior is the late Jan Porter, so there's a few connections with him. So as it grew, fished locally in Kegworth, fished quite a bit down there, and then obviously grew onto the Trent, and as I got older and parents would take me out a bit further, started doing some sort of junior matches. I remember doing junior matches on Pierpont. Fishing the police, something to do with the police, to do with juniors, and then went fishing for sort of a local club, and then drifted away from it as you do. Sort of had a few years away, being a teenager, going out drinking and the usual things you do, drinking pub, and fishing went to one side. Then I got back into fishing again, and then kind of as a big jump forwards, I started running another water. Before actual fishing, I was running another water with a friend, as part of the River Soar. So that was quite involved and did a lot of fishing with that. And then the shop took over. So effectively, once we opened the shop, I was almost like took 6 years out of fishing. And now sort of come back to fishing, I feel like I'm a long way behind, but starting to catch up. So now to come up to present day, I fish with a local team which we run out the shop. So the team we run from the shop, we fish things like the nationals, the Division 2 nationals, and then I'll go out and about on individual stuff, sort of Riverfest, Canal Pairs, the Soar Champs, and some other bits and bobs. So quite heavily involved with match fishing really now.
Soar Tackle.
Feed the passion.